from Blog Talk like you were already number one. But you're on Spreaker now, so you'll have to wait in line. The stupid nonsense will have to stop. You only have one eye on the ball, my friends. I'm afraid that it's all your fault. And all the hosts wish that they were all famous. They were all famous. You're so lame. You probably think the show is about you. You're so lame. You're so lame. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Now I was on Blog Talk years ago when I first played DJ, but then it came pretty clear that I should just leave. And what happened next you won't believe. Then you followed me to Spreaker.com, and now I finally see that you are all just mentally retarded, mentally retarded. You're so lame. You probably think the show is about you. You're so lame. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Yeah. Yeah, and we're hot.
Good Lord, how many times you have to hit the button?
Sometimes it's weird. Like you go to hit the unmute button, and it as soon as you click it, it clicks back.
What the fuck?
My fucking TV does that too. I go to turn it off at night. It takes me a half hour to turn off my fucking TV.
So that's just you.
I guess I got
It
heavy.
might be user error.
I have heavy thumbs. I guess I don't know. Welcome to the Witness Protection Program. I am your hobbyist, Billy Mofford, and with me today
is Alan Fisher.
Alan Fisher.
That's right. What's up, buddy?
Whoa. Not much, brother. We got a good, big, productive show ahead of us.
Yeah, well, that's good, because that's definitely a change from the normal shit show we usually put out.
Normally, 4 out of 5 shows are just, random nonsense. And very seldom do we have topics and stuff. And even fewer times is it topics about DJs, because although it does, you do get a little more clicks from it. Because of, if you're talking about a certain group of people, of course that group's going to come listen.
Right.
Although that is the case, I'm not really interested in that all the time, because one thing I do agree with Chris Top is it takes away from the other listeners who like to listen to high quality, just, whatever, like other stuff. A lot of people don't know who these people are. A lot of people don't know what the fuck Blog Talk is.
Yeah, blog. I remember I looked at Blog Talk before I came here to Spreaker, but I'm like, I don't want to go to Blog Talk. This shit looks weird. You have to do it from your phone. That's weird. Don't want to do that shit.
Well, it was cool. It's cool for someone who doesn't, like when I first came on, I would have never known how to do half the shit I know now. So to just be able to call a number and then they hook you up and boom, you're online. That was pretty cool.
Word.
You know what I mean?
See, I learned all my shit from Spreaker. So what's up?
But the thing about Blog Talk, and the reason why I'm talking about it, is because I'm from there. I spent.
You're from there. You should have stayed there.
I spent a year or two there first before I came here, and I've been here ever since, because to me it's just a better site to me. my opinion. You know, everybody's got one. They're like assholes. I got beat up for saying that once. I got punched by like a 60-year-old dude who punched me right in the face.
Damn.
Yeah, I told him. Well, what got him fired up is it was like Christmas time, and we were at I was at my sister's house or where she was staying, and the lady she was staying with, her dad was there, and he's a drunk.
Who?
And but apparently he was sober
enough to hear you.
I don't know if he was in Nam or he was old enough to be in Nam. I don't know if he was in Nam or he was just so drunk he thought he was in Nam at that point in time. I really don't know. But there was a saying we used to say. I got this from my brother-in-law. You know, let me show you something I learned in Nam. I said that, and he got all mad and got in my face. And I'm like, well, you know what they say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Pow! Right in my face. He punched me right in my face. And then he felt bad and smoked a joint with me. So I don't know. Yeah. So.
See, I've heard some shit about Nam because my grandfather was in Vietnam.
Really?
He was out there on the is it 44th or 54th or 84th parallel? I don't know. The thing that pretty much separated North from Southern Vietnam that was pretty much the DMZ, the demilitarized zone. Someone's laundry's done.
Yep, my laundry's done.
But he told me he came back home, and when he came back home, hippies were like spitting on him and shit.
Oh my God.
Treating him like shit. Well, because not a lot of people back in the day, you know, they didn't really agree on the Vietnam War. But my grandpa just went because he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get drafted anyway, so he just joined it. But people around here literally treated them like shit. Like, it's not the soldiers' fault, man. But I mean, I don't know. I wasn't even there. I wasn't even alive yet. I wasn't even a fucking thought yet, so...
Yeah, me neither. That's why, you know, I mean, maybe it was wrong to say, you know, because I don't, you know, but when you're young, you're dumb, you just say shit.
Oh, yeah.
You don't think about other people's feelings, and that's what's happening a lot, and nice segue, what's happening a lot here on Spreaker, and the blog talkers, look, I'm from Blog Talk. I mean, you should be able to go where you want. I'm not saying you guys got it. I did, on the title it says go back to Blog Talk. But the intro song, the song I made, brand new parody. If you
that was pretty good.
Yeah, if you pay attention to it, it you know, it's not necessarily talking about all he is, but all he is will think that. Everyone who's from Blog Talk's gonna be like, this show's about me, come click. You know? Certainly doesn't have to do with all you. Now, what got me wanting to write this song, what got me the wheels turning last night is, and I forget her name now. I wonder if I can stroll on Spreaker and find her because I am following her. There's this chick. Now, you don't really know about the people on Blog Talk, right? The names, if I say names, you're going to be...
No, I don't really know much.
Which actually will probably help you being on here because then I can remember that and explain it to you better. So I'm also explaining it to the audience who doesn't know. You understand?
Wasn't that... y'all were talking about Debbie Daly, wasn't she on Blog?
Yes. Now, absolutely. Now, there's this other girl though, like Debbie Daly, Andy Bong, all these names that you see on Spreaker. These are all people.
I've seen Andy Bong before.
Andy Bong is really the main one I'm not talking about. He might have drama. He might cause drama. I don't really know. I don't get into these people's DJ careers or whatever the fuck you want to call this. They're radio enthusiasts like me. They're just screwing around. This is their hobby. Although some of them think they're fucking doing this for a living and don't get paid. Right. They're just still waiting on their paychecks, I guess. I don't know. You just figure it'll be in the mail any day now.
Paychecks from, I wish I Disneyland.
Some of them are out there at the mailbox right now waiting for it.
Spreaker shit now. I didn't read into it, but
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, Blog Talk did that too. They do that too. It's YouTube does it. It's a common thing. It's a revenue sharing site, a revenue sharing program that you can join.
Do that shit.
You have to put your PayPal account on there. Which if you're a pro, which only makes sense to do it if you're a pro. Anyway, if you're paying for this, and you're not going to get the money back that you're putting into it anyway. You have to be a really big show. I think number one in entertainment ain't even going to make you any money. It's just going to put back into, because I do believe that all these sites, when you're pay, you get more listeners. Whether they want to admit it or not, you're paying for listeners. I don't know how they do it, but I'm pretty sure they do it. You know what I mean?
Well, it's just, you pay more, you get more time, you get more ad time, more listeners, your name's on more spaces on the Spreakerverse.
Exactly. So, in the end, you're paying for listens. And you're not going to get, no more, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get your money back, let alone extra money.
Right, have you ever heard of a site called Reverb Nation?
Whoa, Reverb Nation, yes.
Yeah, I'm on that. I was on that for a long time, and that's the same thing. You gotta put money in so you can get out there.
Right, and that is that's a lot of rappers use that. Well, you're a rapper, I understand that, but I'm just saying a lot of rappers do use that. I know that for a fact, and it does. It's kind of like a MySpace, right?
I mean, it is, but it's not. It's different. You know, you can put your music out there, and they send you offers. You can send in submissions and $10, and you could, they have submissions where you could, if you get enough votes, you can get into Warped Tour. They have offers like that. They just send through your email all the time of contests, and people are looking for bands, rappers to fill venues and shit.
You are breaking up real bad, dude.
Can you hear me any better?
Don't clear your fucking throat. It's not your throat. Hello? Can you hear me?
No.
Huh?
No.
You can't? Really? You can't? Or are you messing with me?
Hello?
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 Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
Alright, so what were you doing? I know, I'm so distracted.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, hit that a couple more times. Oh, I don't have my bong music on. The son of it, my bong stuff.
Yeah, I actually broke my bong a couple days ago.
Good for you.
I broke the slide. I was rather pissed. Anyways, back to Blog Talk with Joe Ray.
Anyway, so I was listening to this broad. Oh yeah, we're looking for her. And I was a little upset because she was. I found a show. The last.
If you were listening to her, then she should be on your recently listened to, on your activity.
How do I find that?
Huh?
How do I find that?
It's on your fucking profile.
I don't know, man.
Good lord, how long have you been on the site, man?
I don't know. They keep changing things, dude.
If you say so.
Well, anyway, I found this broad, and the one I found, she was going off on Debbie Daly, which that's nothing new. For some reason, everybody hates that lady. I don't know.
I don't like her. I haven't even listened to her.
How can you not like her if you haven't? That's the thing. I think most people are like that. They just don't like her.
Well, just from the shit I hear, I'm like, she sounds like a raging bitch.
I don't know. I still haven't formed a full opinion on her yet. She hasn't done anything to me.
Word.
You know what I mean? But I mean, if everybody thinks she's a bitch, she's probably a bitch.
Yeah, if it looks like a duck, smells like a duck, sounds like a duck, it's a fucking duck.
Right. So the jury's still out on her, though. But however, there's a lady that was picking on her, and that's fine because, like I said, everybody picks on her. But then I looked down on her shows.
But she loves it.
Yeah, and she likes the attention anyway. But I was looking down at that lady's shows, and I noticed one about Annie Bong.
Uh-huh.
And she was talking mad shit on Annie Bong, and that's the main reason why Joe doesn't like Debbie, because he feels like she takes advantage of him. But this chick was just straight up attacking him.
Damn.
And anybody who knows, ever listened to Andy Bong, he's obviously special.
Okay.
Yes, obviously special. I mean, obviously. Not making.
Listen to this feller now.
Oh yeah, and he's great. He's gold, and it's not. I'm not. if which he does have a disability.
He's stuttering prick.
Right, and I have a disability too, so I can relate. I have a bunch of issues. I stutter. I'm a mess. I'm a mental mess. So, I can relate to this kid, but he's like, I'm pretty sure, I'm not making fun of him, I'm pretty sure he's mentally retarded. It's something you got to be very safe to say, you don't want to call, it's like calling a woman pregnant, and she's not. That's pretty bad to do.
Well.
But I'm pretty sure that he is, okay?
If he isn't, oh well.
If he's not, he's at least on Keith. Like Keithy's not legitimately, he's not mentally retarded. Keithy, my cousin.
Right, I know Mr. Keith. Yeah.
But he can't. He's not allowed. If he gets a large sum of money, he's not allowed to control his money.
Right.
Legally, he can't control his money. So legally, he's not allowed to drive.
Damn.
So obviously, he has issues.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if anything, he's like that. I don't know if he's full-blown mentally retarded, but there's something going on with this kid.
Obviously not. I taught you can have a coherent conversation with him.
Well, you can with Andy too.
Oh, can you now?
Yeah, but he's kind of like. I mean, you can't. Like, have you ever known a mentally retarded person? Like,
I've met a few.
Have you ever sat there and had a conversation with him? Because most of them.
He wouldn't talk to me.
No, he wouldn't talk to you?
No, his nose was in his drawing book, and I mean, this kid could draw like Picasso.
Well, he might be autistic. There's a difference.
Yeah, well, fuck if I know. I guess I'm misinformed in another douchebag. I don't fucking know. I really don't fucking care.
Stick to the whales.
I know more about orcas than I do about mental illness.
Little inside joke. When I got on, he started going on about Shamu and all this whale shit. I'm like, oh, why save this for the show? Fuck are you raving about whales for?
I believe all zoos are wicked.
Yeah, he's like anti-zoo, like no zoos. And look, zoos could have their purpose. The problem is they make money, so obviously they're just gonna, they got ulterior motives.
Right. Like, okay. Let me explain myself. I like going to the zoo. Okay, I do. There's no other way I'd be able to see a tiger or a penguin unless I went to fucking Africa.
Right, and that's cool, but don't go grabbing it out of its wild for no fucking reason and taking it to a zoo.
Right. Well, and the way they store some of these animals is fucking ridiculous, man. I mean...
Well, some zoos aren't up to par, and
Speaking of animals, I got an animal joke for you.
Okay.
I'm stationed here out in Mission, so this is about Detroit. This guy, he's teaching his kindergarten class, and he looks at, I'm a little high right now.
Yeah, I'm like, spit it out.
His kids, he goes, all right, kids, it's time to learn about some animals. So he pulls out these flashcards, and he pulls out this card, and it has pig on it, and he goes, all right, children, what sound does a pig make? And none of the little kids said anything. And all of a sudden, little Tyrone got up and said, freeze, motherfucker! I guess there aren't many farms in Michigan. Or in Detroit. I fucked that all up.
You fucked it all up. You slaughtered it at the end.
Because there are plenty of farms in Michigan.
Yeah, smoke another one.
There's not many in Detroit. It's my day off, kiss my ass.
We're having a good time. Oh yeah, another thing we'll get back to the whole blog talk thing in a second.
Blog talk, go back to blog talk. I don't like you.
Yeah. Well, and look, I like I said, this isn't for I'm not talking about everybody from Blog Talk, because clearly I can't say nobody from Blog Talk's allowed here, because that would mean me too.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
But
nothing. Get the fuck out.
Listen. Learn to handle yourself. If you're, I left Blog Talk to because it's getting a little weird with the whole click. It was really clicky there.
It's real clicky here too.
Oh, I know, but it's. I guess because the site was bigger, it was on a bigger level, and it was creepy, and it's getting creepy here. But I feel like they're part of the problem.
Yeah.
There's a, I mean,
you are part of the problem. I think so too.
You're a real fucking jokester today, aren't you? You're not even on this site. Shut your mouth.
I'm on my phone on Spreaker. I got Spreaker pulled up right here.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm on You Don't Know Me, Witness Protection Program.
You're not in my chat, bro.
Blow me, you son of a bitch. You are not funny like that, you piece of shit.
That's not that. We're not on that one.
I know, because
Don't go to that one. Funny like that, not meaning funny, even though I'm hilarious. First off. Second off, I'm not that kind of funny.
In their own mind, Bill.
Not that kind of funny, and not funny, haha, not funny queer. All right, that kind of funny.
You should have put on a fucking New York accent for that. You're just screwing up today.
No, funny, haha, not funny queer. It's that, not New York accent. It's from Sling Blade. Funny, haha, not funny queer. I sure do like French fried taters.
I remember Sling Blade. That was a good movie.
Good movie. There he is. He says. Not some kind of a federal agent says,
Oh, that fucker escaped, damn it.
Oh, did you have him trapped in the closet again, did you?
I had him fucking trapped in the basement, and I was feeding him crackers under the fucking door because he's a piece of shit. Kill him.
Witness Protection Program. I'm your hobbyist, Billy Mofford. I'm here with Alan Fisher, and we're talking blog talkers and other things. There's something I just wanted to go. Oh, yeah. And the fact that Joe's not here. Let's get into this. Don't worry. We're not fighting again, even though we weren't fighting the last time. I just kind of left. But I get on. I go to log on. Figured he...
Because you avoided the entire thing.
What? Huh? He's saying, oh, for fuck's sake. Pittsburgh.
Oh, sorry, that's my guy. He should be calling me, not you.
Yeah, well, tell him to call back. I don't have time to answer that.
That's my bookie.
Just act like we're not here. Shh. We're not here.
Come in.
So, oh my God, just hurry up and hang up. Oh, you're ruining my fucking show. You should scream at him.
You should, shut the fuck up. Every time I get a call from a number I don't know, I just answer it with Big Dog's House of Noodles. How may I help you?
So I log in. Now they're gonna leave a fucking message.
They really want you to know that they call. Are we the number one hobbyist yet, Billy?
We'll be back.
There's a song I wrote called Witness Protection, and it speaks to me.
You know what, buddy? You can be Batman. When I play out in the playground with the other kids, I don't need to be number one. That's fine. Robin was pretty cool if you think about it. I mean, I don't like the outfit. Batman's outfit was definitely better. I mean, you'll get the cooler outfit if you're Batman.
That's true.
But Robin was pretty bad at. I don't know. What did Robin do? I'm trying to soup him up, but...
Well, basically, he used to just get captured, so Batman would have to save him. He was just...
Well, that sounds about right. If you say it that way. All right, we're back.
Sorry.
Hey, like in the middle, I'm just waiting to hit okay, and he's asking me. I'm like, whoa, Keithy, you're throwing me off. So, any the who, that stupid fucking hello. Oh shit, he must be getting a phone call. Anyway, the stupid friggin', I just got a phone call as well, and it fucked me all up, threw me off my game. It's so annoying. My studios, we used to have the show used to be the Shed Show, and there was no really point even calling it that. So another reason why I changed it, because what the hell's the fucking point? Oh my god, when you're not calling it Shed Show if you're not in the shed. But the problem is now I have this. Hello?
Bobby owed me much money. You pay money now. Bobby owed much money. You pay money now.
Joe, it's Billy now.
Hello?
Hello, may I speak with Mr. or Miss?
Hello?
Hello, may I speak with Mr. or Miss?
They're not here. They go far, far away. They owe me much money. You pay money now.
What is this stab thing? He's not saying anything. Oh, it's Keithy. Try for Keithy. See if he falls for it. Car crash Keithy. Here we go. Live on the radio.
Hello?
Bobby,
Hello?
hey,
Hello?
what are you doing?
Who's this?
Keithy.
Keith.
Yeah?
Keith. No, Keith here. You call back later.
Where's Robbie at? Rob, stop trying to act like you're Chinese.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
Alright, I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry for bothering you.
Keithy! Oh, he did! Oh, Keith! Keith! Oh, Keith. I feel, yeah, that's, Alright, I'll just call you later. Oh, alright. Okay. Oh, you gonna talk Chinese?
At least he knew what I was doing.
I can't wait to digitally master this up and put the sound effects behind it.
I said I'll call back later.
Are you mad at him? Because I'm waiting for that to happen. You haven't never been mad at Joe, no matter what. Are you finally mad at him now?
No, I'm not mad at him.
Of course not.
There you go, Bobby.
Of course not. Oh, are you still a showbelly?
I'm always a
I'm thinking about moving to the States and
No.
dating Bobby's sister.
No, Keithy. I said we are live on air. Not we're not.
Oh, we are live on air?
Yeah, he said that would be embarrassing. No, we're live on air, buddy. We've been live on air.
Hey, how you gonna embarrass your little retarded cousin?
Oh, Keithy, you're not retarded. You're just a little slow. Here we go. Oh my God! There we go. Jesus Christ!
Good lord, man.
What is going on? Back to the show. That was 2 clips, back to back, spending all my gold because his fucking phone won't stop ringing.
Right, yours and mine both.
So, my buddy Zach's here. He allows me to call him Zach because I cannot pronounce his real name. He's from Egypt, Big N.
Word.
Yeah, he used to come hang out. It's been a while. I missed you, buddy. He said, hey, missed your show. I said, hey, brother, I missed you too. Oh my God! For fuck's sake. It's obviously important, but if it's so important, stop calling with a computer. Oh, fuck. We'll be back. All the Spreaker hosts who love the brag and boast, you better fight for this fucking mic. All the Spreaker hosts who love the brag and boast, you better fight, better fight. Oh, these fucking listens. All the Spreaker hosts who love the brag and boast, you better fight, better fight. Oh, this fucking mic. All the Spreaker hosts who love that brag and boast, you better fight, better fight. Oh, these fucking listens. DJs, they work so hard. They're trying too hard, yeah, they're trying too hard, but we have a bigger surprise. Because winners aren't bitching, and we won twice, we won, and we didn't even try, yeah. The sound of my voice is like nails on a chalkboard. I must roll my own cigarettes to pay for my own account. Now you should show me your tits, yeah. All the other hosts love the brag and boast, you better fight, oh, this fucking mic. All the Spreaker hosts love the brag and boast, you better fight, oh, these fucking listens. All the Spreaker hosts love the brag and boast, you better fight, oh, this fucking mic. All the Spreaker hosts love the brag and boast, you better fight, oh, these fucking listens. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Really. Dude, this thing calls me, and listen, it's for my, it's some kind of healthcare thing for my daughter. So it's probably very important. But if it's that important, my problem with it is, why are you calling with an automated piece of shit machine?
You should be calling a person.
I swear to God, Big N, it said, I'm sorry, I'm just a computer. I didn't hear you. I swear to God it said that.
Oh my God.
If it wasn't giving out like personal information and numbers that I don't want out there on air, I don't know if, you know what I mean? I don't know, so I don't want to take that on air, but it would have been gold because first off, Big N's cracking the fuck up because I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm screaming at the computer. I'm cursing at it. I'm calling it names.
Poor buddy.
And I just don't understand. Like I'm telling it yes, no. I'm trying to answer its questions, and it doesn't understand me.
Right, it's a computer.
I'm sorry, I'm just a computer. Well, go fuck yourself.
Computer should not be an excuse, you motherfucker.
Yeah, that's no excuse to not understand the words that are coming out of my fucking mouth.
I bet it was trained to listen for Chinese accents.
It's the same number. When you listen back to this show, or you're listening to this show right now, you'll hear the same number. It's you're called 3 times, played 3 clips because the phone was ringing, and they're leaving messages, and they're doing this, and they're doing that. It called 3 fucking times.
Was it 6 or was it 3?
It was 3, the same number.
Well then, that's like harassment.
Yeah. So anyway, my buddy Zach in the chat.
Zach, I really want to learn how to pronounce that name.
Nice BG music. What does that mean, Big N? Do you speak short text?
No.
Well, thank you. Anyway.
Ball gag music? What did Cinderella say once she got to the ball?
What? Oh, that was a good one. Way better than your animal joke.
My animal joke? Oh, yeah. That one's shorter, though.
I got lost in that one. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Yeah, me too. I got lost in that one.
Me too. So, now, Zach, I don't know if you're familiar with Blog Talkers. I know you're a fan of the show, and I appreciate you greatly. So you probably would have came in here. You are not one of these people who are going to listen to this just because it says Blog Talk on it.
So was he like pre-witness protection program?
He was pre-witness protection program, which means he had to seek me out.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, also I think he's on my Facebook, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't.
That was really some sleuthing he did there.
Yeah, but other than that, it would have been pretty cool that he had to come find me again. That would have been nice,
It's like, if you love them, let them go. If they come back, they're yours. If they never come back, they were never yours.
I got a headache from dealing with that fucking goddamn phone now. Unbelievable, these people. Unbelievable. This phone rings all day long for about nonsense. Just gibberish. Half the time, what is going on with the world today that you can't pay somebody to call? You have to have an automated machine. The schools do it. Everybody does it. It's so cold.
It's because everyone's too busy doing other things, Bobby. You gotta understand this. I don't know where I'm going with that.
No, you were on a roll. You were on a roll.
But people are too busy to just call and say, hey, we need your shit. So answer the phone or we're going to call you back. They don't have time to do that because there's so many people nowadays. I'm sure fucking telemarketers go through thousands of fucking names a day, or bill collectors, or fucking this or that uses the phone to contact people for business purposes. I bet they're calling thousands of people a day, and not many people want to do that shit anymore. Who wants to do customer service? Who wants to listen to a person bitch for 20 minutes on the goddamn phone?
Well, yeah, and I understand
bitch
that.
Into a robot, so we don't have to hear your fucking punk ass.
I mean, and I understand that, and it's a lot easier to get a message out if it's just a robot. But the thing about it is, first off, the obvious, robots taking over the world. Mm-hmm. Who wants that? Right?
Right.
For two, like, certain things should be personal and on a personal level and not so cold. If listen, like you were saying, the solicitors and bill collectors, sure, they get hung up on anyway or ignored. So go ahead and automate them. But if it's a school or a healthcare facility or something to that nature, we need human contact for that. Let's not be so cold, okay? Fuck, man.
Whatever.
That's my new. I'm gonna use the excuse to fucking robot. I'm sorry. I'm just a human. I didn't understand.
United Bank is a true local treasure.
The fuck is this shit? Shut the fuck up.
I thought that was me.
That wasn't you. That was me.
So back to what I was saying about Joe, which I can't get through because every time I try to talk about it, the fucking phone rings.
Maybe you weren't meant to talk about him today.
I'm getting a knot in my neck.
You poor soul, man. I mean, like...
Oh my God! I'll kill you. Them again. I don't understand.
Same number?
What do you people want from me? This is go fuck yourself. I'm trying.
Go have yourself a cigarette and calm down. I'll talk to the people for a little bit. I think I know what's going on with Joe. I think. You said
no, I gotta read something.
Oh, well, read it then.
So I get on Skype this morning, and he is out. Oh, he's back now, actually.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, because his little thing was yellow.
Now it's green.
Now it's green, but he hasn't called me.
Which means he doesn't want to talk to you today.
I doubt it means that. It means he's still busy, that's all.
I don't know about that.
Don't put shit in my head.
He's out doing a show with another person.
Son of a bitch and cheater.
He doesn't like you anymore. In fact, I don't like you anymore.
I think that went away a while ago.
Whatever.
So here's what he writes in Skype. Why he's gone. Gone hunting for food. Winter has been long and hard. Supplies are low. Just yesterday, I seen Debbie making a sandwich out of crackers and rice, Krispies. Nothing else. It's moose mating season, so it's not safe out there.
Oh, good Lord.
Be back afternoon. May the whores be with you. Fantastic, Mr. Seeker. Fantastic. Or Pimp Vader's his new code name.
Pimp
Vader. Everybody needs a code name here. So, Zach, what's yours? That's what I want to know. What's your code name? Everybody,
I don't have a code name.
this is a show that allows you to be somebody else. And for you blog talkers, which we're trying to keep the main topic on, because we want to let you guys know, if you're not going to act right, go home.
Right.
You can come in the show, though, and discuss. Let's talk it out. You can come in here we'll give you a secret identity.
Let's work it out, baby. Ain't no we can't work out.
Change your voice. You can come in anonymously and say your piece about what's going on with the violence here on Spreaker. You know?
Pimp Vader might have to be an anonymous.
Not a moose. That's good. Not a moose. Man, you're on a roll.
Thank you. I try.
Yeah. That zoo joke was just a warm up. I get it now.
That's right.
All right, now I have a huge headache from that fucking phone calls.
Yeah, well, you quit bitching and just let's do a show and have some fun.
Well, I'm gonna go to a break because I have to smoke a cigarette, and also I take some pills.
Go pop some pills. Hey, I feel you, dog.
He likes he wants his code name to be Joe Black. I like that.
Joe Black.
Joe Black.
Didn't we know Joe?
No, that was Joe Back.
Oh, what happened to that motherfucker?
I don't know. Maybe his rap career headed off, and he went and
His rap career.
yeah, you know. Maybe he's out there and doing shows and stuff.
Hey, more power to him. I never wanted to do it.
From what I hear, he's a young fella with a very large penis, so he's probably out getting laid.
Right.
Just saying. All right, so we're here. Joe Black's in the chat. I like that. Alan Fisher and Billy Mulford here, waiting for Pimp Vader. And, whether he ain't answered me back, so I guess he's still busy. That's fine.
Hey, whatever's clever, sister.
Maybe he doesn't want to get involved with the blog talk stuff. Because I didn't really get a chance to tell him what was going on. This happened all last night. And like I said, it's mainly really, it's about this one chick that I came across last night. I don't even know her name, but I didn't like how she was treating Andy Bong. The things she was saying about him. He's got his issues, but he's allowed a little more rope than other people, I believe.
Alright.
So leave him the fuck alone. Let him go on his rants and everything. And just, if he bothers you, ignore him. And stay away from him.
Quit being such a bunch of bitches. Boo fucking who?
When you get around I've been around special people my whole life. I'm borderline special myself. I drove a special bus. With them.
Word.
I was one of them. Okay?
We're one of them.
Yeah, so, if one of them is a little worse off than me and they throwing bread at me or whatever the fuck they're doing, I don't punch him in the face or call him retarded or, call him names and be mean to him because it's not going to help. It only makes you look like an asshole. They don't know what the fuck you're saying.
They might.
They might know what you're saying, but they really don't. They can't help themselves. So everything you do is not going to... Now, I'm not saying that... Does that give them right to go out and murder people? No, of course not. But they get a little more rope than somebody... If you think you're so intelligent, then you should be above that, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, leave the kid
Some
alone.
people are just naturally stupid and want to make a problem.
Yeah, well, leave that kid alone. Leave him alone. Andy's cool with me, man. I don't care what he says. He goes off. Like, he went off on Dino, and Dino still likes him. Dino's like, whatever. Whatever,
Right,
man.
no, yeah, that's what people just need to stop being so full of themselves.
Yeah.
People have opinions, and it only matters if it matters to you.
So, this chick, you can obviously, when she would get like 20 hits, 20, 30 clicks, and when she put Andy Bong's name on there and Debbie Daly's name, and anybody who, has a bigger fan base, all their fans would listen.
Right.
And that's obvious. People, that's an old trick out of the playbook. Everybody knows it.
Everyone,
it can boost you up a little bit.
It's pretty dirty, though.
But it's dirty. Is it worth it? I feel dirty every time I do it. I know that. need to take a shower immediately after the show.
Jeez.
The Witness Protection Program. We will be right back after this. Right?
Bye. Yeah.
Oh.
Called witness protection. And it speaks to me.
It would help if I turned it up, huh?
Walking through the city, the gunshots coming from down the street to cover in an alleyway, as if I stepped tonight from day. Well, I poked my head around the bricks, the cops were chasing after this big shirtless shotgun wielding fiend, and they came to question me. Now I'm surrounded by freak shows. Every woman is wearing a mustache. No, that can't all be real, but I know that it is. I'm in the witness protection program. Hey, na 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 na. Now my name is Albert Smith. I grew up in Connecticut. I got held back in the 3rd grade. I had 3 cats and they're all spayed. Apparently I'm really kind. I play the bongos really nice. I bet you're all like, what the fuck? Let me show you my good luck. Na 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 na. Cause now I'm surrounded by freak shows. Every woman is wearing a mustache. Sometimes it doesn't seem real, but I know that it is. I'm in the witness protection program. And now I'm surrounded by freak shows. Every woman is wearing a mustache. Sometimes it doesn't seem real, but I know that it is. I'm in the witness protection program.
Yeah, Witness Protection Program. We are live again for a second. Me and Alan.
Man, I'm losing people left and right here, man. This is sucky.
What do you mean? What are you doing?
I'm playing a game.
Oh.
They're dying. They just keep dying, man. They die of old
I'm
age.
sorry,
They're
I'm
not making babies enough.
Sorry, I'm distracting you.
You're not distracting me. You're my main focus. This is just because I have nothing else to do other than just to talk. I can do two things at once. Just because I smoke weed doesn't mean I have to focus on one fucking thing, and I can't do two things at once. Alright, fuck you.
What are you playing then? What are you playing?
I'm playing Banished. It's a really cool game. It's like a medieval times kind of game. Like,
Ooh, I like
during
those.
the time of Hamlet, you get to build cities. Like, there's this group that got banished from a town, so you make your own town, and like, it's grown. It's pretty big. It's getting bigger, and just making shit, just building more things. But people are just dying left and right. They're dropping off on fucking flies. You don't want nothing. I want. Dismiss. Go away.
I think he might have wrote to me, and I just can't read it. My Skype gets funky like that. So I don't know what's going on with Joe, but I did want to redo this because I had a whole thing planned and a nice setup for something to play something, and the goddamn phone just fucked me all up. I mean, really, the littlest wrench can throw me all off track. That's why I get so angry. People think it's hilarious, and then they think I'm, being so dramatical for no reason. But the fact is, it ruins my game when when people just come in here and start screaming or talking to me, or the fucking phone rings and over again.
It's alright, though, because you're not doing this for a living.
Yeah, because if I was, I'd be fired.
Oh, yeah.
A long time ago.
You'd be gone.
Get out of here. My first day would be my very first episode and my very last day. I'd just start screaming at the screen caller and everybody else throwing shit at him.
What are you talking about? And then you're fired. As soon as you drop the F-bomb.
Yeah, it was... I'd have to get on like XM, and you got to be pretty much already established to get on air.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not just you're not just gonna get on air to get on air. So anyway, I wanted to for people who are just coming in, didn't realize it's just me and Alan today, and
It's Nady Faith and Nady.
Pimp Vader is apparently gone hunting for food. He says winter has been long and hard, supplies are low. Just yesterday, he seen Debbie making a sandwich out of crackers and Rice Krispies.
Hey, those are fucking delicious.
Nothing else, that's all, just that. It's moose mating season, so it's not safe out there. Be back in the afternoon, and may the whores be with you.
I don't know any whores.
Be back after I smoke this cigarette.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. I'm hunting rabbits.
Okay, we're back.
Talk about some dead fucking air.
That wasn't that long. Hey, my dog's still out. Cover me.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, everybody. Are we live?
Yes.
Yes, we are live. What is up, everybody? My name is Alan or Big N. This is the Witness Protection Program, and we are here live. Oh, good lord, he's going after his dog.
Fucking dog, man.
Fucking dog.
Stay out there. Go live in the wild. I hope you get attacked by a fucking moose.
I think you're too Easterly to get a moose.
So
you just left your dog out there?
yeah, fuck him. He'll come back.
Fuck you. God damn it.
He does it all the time, dude.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he'll go out there. Like, there'll be times where I can't, he won't come, he won't listen, and then he'll be out there by himself for 5 minutes, get lonely, and come in.
Get cold.
Yeah, get cold, whatever. I should put his little coat on him. Should put his little coat on him, though.
He's got a little coat?
Yeah, he's got a little sweater.
My God.
Well, because I've been talking about this with people, honestly, like, and with Joe, with Pimp Vader and everything, we talked about this, and I actually talked about this to somebody that came over to my house. Their small dogs really do need them because their balls drag in the snow.
Right.
You know? Can you imagine it? But the thing about that is it doesn't really go down there that far. Most of the suits, most of the sweaters and shit, you know? It doesn't cover their privates, but it's got to be a little warmer, you know?
Dog, because they got to piss. They want to piss on their coat.
We do have some bad advice.
I have some great bad advice.
All right, perfect. Let's do that.
Christopher Columbus was a seaman second class when I told him that the Indies could be found by sailing to the west instead of sailing to the east. I advised him that I thought the world was round. I really thought so. And then I sent him down to ask good Queen Isabel to pawn her jewels for all they're worth. Next day he set sail, and as everyone knows, he fell off the edge of the earth. All that was bad advice. Bad advice is just the same as good advice. Everybody makes occasional mistakes, and that was bad.
Today's bad advice is brought to you in part by uexpress.com.
Really?
Yep, it's true.
Never heard of them.
Well, they heard of you because the letter says, Dear Billy and Alan,
Oh, God.
I'm a single mother of a beautiful 2-year-old daughter. I have always pictured myself as a mom of 4 little princesses.
Oh, Jesus.
When
You have been deceived from the beginning.
yes, absolutely. I don't know what this fairy tale these broads live in, but
No shit. Where do you live?
Speaking of fairy tales, when she fantasizes about having children, she imagines a fairy tale. How convenient. Ballet, cheerleading, dress up, tea parties, all girl things.
Oh, that's sweet.
But now she's expecting a little boy.
You done fucked up. Goofed.
And she feels heartbroken. This poor little boy is going to be gay. This is how boys turn gay.
What?
This is how boys turn gay when mothers want daughters. Just like how little girls turn tomboys when daddies want sons and get daughters. What do? They throw a baseball cap on them, put up their hair, throw a baseball cap on them, throw some knee pads on them, and send them out there and do sports. So what do you think moms do to little boys that want little girls? Yeah. Can you say cross-dresser much? When I learned my first was a girl, I couldn't wait to meet her. I bought her everything. So she already has a little girl, so it might not be so bad. I bought her everything, pink and frilly. Here I am 8 weeks from my due date, and I have yet to buy this baby a single thing. What a selfish bitch.
No shit.
When I look at my baby boy items, I become severely depressed.
Oh my god.
Oh, what is wrong with this broad?
Seriously?
I'm no longer with the baby's father. Oh, that makes it worse.
Oh god.
He and his family are very excited about the baby. And of course he is. As he will be the only male grandchild for this generation. The truth is, the more I think about it, the more I am pulled in the direction of signing over my parental rights to my ex. Oh my god.
Well,
at least he really wants him. Whereas I don't. Oh my god.
Seriously? See, now, you know what my advice is to her? Shut the fuck up. You're the one who opened your goddamn legs. Now fucking keep it.
If this is his fucking number, cover me.
We're covered. So anyways, my advice is, you know what? If you don't really want your kid, there's always adoption. Sign over your parental rights if you're gonna be that big of a bigot and a bitch, or I only like girls. Oh, what the fuck ever. Like I said, you opened your legs, you wanted the kid, you got the kid, but now it's not the gender you wanted. Well, back in the day, you just took the kid. Right? It doesn't matter if it was a boy or a girl, that's a fucking child. That's a new life you're bringing into this wretched world. And already you don't like it. You're the first person that's supposed to love this child, and you don't love it because it's a gender you did not want. What kind of fucking person are you? Bitch. Sorry.
Alright, maybe now that they listen to the whole thing, maybe now they won't call. But I told them, yes, it's me. Then the stupid computer said, okay, thank you for relaying this message to him. I just told you it was me. Because this time it called saying my name. So I'm like, yeah, it's me. And the stupid thing just, I don't understand.
Next time they're going to ask for your little one.
They did, well, last time it was about her.
Alright.
Now, I don't know if they're talking about me for her or me. I know she's really sick. Auntie Jugs, my old lady, my fiance, is very sick. So I don't want to bother her with this right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've got no problem handling issues that come towards the house. You know what I mean? I'm an adult.
You're an adult.
But the problem is, I don't know what they want from me.
They just want to talk to you, see how you're doing.
Yeah, I guess I got to call the number they keep giving me. Okay, fine. I'll get to it in a minute. Why are you calling me over and over again? If it was that important, if it was a real person, this would have been resolved already.
Right.
You understand? If the real person would have called me and it was a real fucking person, I would have talked to the person. Yes, I'm Robert Moore. Yes, my daughter is Isabella. Yes. What do you need? Here it is. Here's the information. Let me wake her up. I don't want to wake her up. She's sick. We'll call, because I don't know everything I need to know probably. I don't know. I could get her social security number because I have it. I know where it's at. It's in a box. I know mine by heart. So, you know what I mean? I can work with you, but calling a computer is not, we're not communicating to me and the computer. Right.
Right.
There's no communication between me and the computer right now. We're losing each other. I know this sounds terrible and selfish. I feel like a monster.
No, people should use personal because there is issues like that.
No, this is the lady.
But I already said my piece with that bitch.
Well, I couldn't hear you. I was talking to the robot.
Well,
What'd you say?
Heard me. You didn't need to hear me. They had to hear me.
Well,
they heard me.
Okay, all right. Well, the lady does know. She does realize she sounds like a monster.
she is a fucking monster.
No but she's got a butt in here. But I can't help it. My family is totally against it. My dad says I shouldn't eat against it, meaning she has a girl. This is where I think it's really selfish. She already has a girl.
Right.
So why can't you love the girl and love the boy? Like, why does it have to be... That's what most normal people want anyway. Most normal people, like most people, to have a boy and a girl is an amazing thing. Like that's a blessing. You're lucky. You know what I mean?
No wonder she's a divorcee. It's because she's fucking crazy.
Well, they're not. They're split up, definitely. The baby's daddy and her split up. Whether they got married, I don't know.
Right.
But
that's what I said. You know, fucking. It's not the fact of whether it's a boy or a girl. You're bringing the life into this world. Now, you're the one who opened up your life without the certain precautions you take. If you don't want to have children, you didn't do it. Now, you have to be responsible for bringing another life. Well, you don't want to be responsible for it because it has a dick.
Her dad says, she says, my dad says I shouldn't even allow my ex to visit our son in the hospital after he's born, which I don't know why would you do that? Unless he's like a douche or something.
Yeah, right, no kidding. If he's like, yeah.
You know, if he's on drugs or something, all right, you know, and I'm not talking about pot. I'm talking about if he's on crack or meth or something, or heroin, you know what I mean?
Cocaine.
Not even cocaine. You'll be all right. You can be a good daddy and be on coke.
You speaking from experience?
No, I mean, once I was a dad, I stopped all the hard stuff.
Word.
You know what I mean? But I do know dads that function just fine that were doing lots of cocaine.
Lots of cocaine. Listen, man.
No one will listen to how I feel because you're being selfish. It doesn't matter how you feel. Once you have kids,
your feelings go out the fucking window.
Yeah, your feelings, your needs, everything goes out the window. It's no longer about you or your baby daddy or your parents. It's only about what's best for the child.
Right. No, but see, here's the problem. We're giving her good advice. What happened to the bad advice?
Oh, well, you got a very good point. Because most of our advice, whether good intentions or not, it's bad. This case, probably not. We're on track with this. But I actually changed it to bad advice when I left. When I went on my rant, when I went crazy.
You know what? Here's a good piece of bad advice. I gave the good advice. Now I'm gonna give the bad advice. I want you to keep opening your legs and take as much cum as you can as possible. You get as many babies as you can.
Yeah, like Octomom. Be like Octomom.
You need girls. You need girl babies. So get them girl babies, girl, and then get yourself on welfare. Get yourself some food cards and become like half of America. Whatever.
Be like Octomom. She's getting paid.
Now she's doing porn.
Is she? Octomom's doing porn?
Octomom's doing porn.
That's gross. Who wants that fucking wide vagina?
Probably 99% of the porn community because most pussies are blown out in porn movies.
That's true. That's true.
Just saying, like hot dog hallway, more like hot dog Grand Canyon.
She says, they keep saying my feelings will change after the boy is born, but I doubt it.
How old is this broad?
I don't know. I just need some guidance. Undeserving.
Quit reproducing.
Well, let's pull back the curtain. Okay? Let's hear some real good advice. Like I said, this is brought to you, what we're reading. It's brought to you by, we have no affiliation with this. We don't get paid for this, for plugging the site. I just like to plug the sites I get the information from. www.uexpress.com/Dear Abby. Okay?
Oh, so, okay. I see these letters were not given to us. You're stealing them.
Of course I am. Okay, anything you get off the internet, you're stealing. That's what people on the radio don't understand. If you're reading
news, what they should be, people out here should be able to write to us. You give them no option. You just automatically just want to steal shit. We should give these people options to write to us.
You don't think you write on my Facebook, write on Spreaker. There you go. right on my wall. When people need to tell me something that they fucking hate my guts and they hope that I die, they have no problem getting a hold of me. So when you need advice, do the same thing. Okay? Do what the haters do.
Well, maybe they want to do it anonymously.
They can do it anonymously. They can make an anonymous Facebook page or an anonymous Spreaker account.
We want to make a whole new account. Do you not have an email you can give to these people?
Yes.
Give them your email.
It is the uncle. I think it's Uncle Bobby Radio at gmail.com.
All right, cool. All one word.
All one word.
No capitals.
No capitals. Send
Uncle
us.
Bobby Radio.
Yeah. Or that shed show at gmail.com.
That Shed Show. Do you remember the passwords to these email accounts?
Yes.
I believe you.
I'm pretty sure.
90-80% believe you.
But here's the problem. I don't check my
70%
email, so I don't know how good it's gonna do you. But go ahead and try.
Just Facebook message him on Facebook.
That's what I said in the first place. So anyway, it's not stealing. It's you. What is wrong with you people? You're not stealing. You're borrowing and you're plugging. If you do it right, you're plugging the site. Go to Dear Abby and check Dear Abby out. She's everywhere. She's a whore. You put in Dear Abby and you can get on all over the place. You get Dear Abby letters. She's the most famous advice columnist in the world. Do you really think she needs our pity plug? No, but we're going to give it to her anyway. So anyway,
okay.
So it says,
continue, please.
So Dear Abby says, Dear Mommy, I don't think you are a monster. Oh, see, this is why she's such a pussy. You know you think she's a monster.
She's a fucking bitch.
I do think you are not thinking objectively right now. Let me point out that life doesn't always go the way we fantasize because you imagined that you'd be the mother of 4 little princesses doesn't guarantee that you will be. I see no need to rush into signing any papers right now, regardless of how eager your boyfriend and his parents are about the baby. There will be a time for that later. If you still want to, for now, ask your parents to help you select some baby boy outfits and tell your doctors about all of your feelings because they may be hormonal. You might benefit from some professional counseling right now, more than I can offer you. And I urge you to get it before doing anything you might later regret. There you go.
That's beautiful. And even when you read it, that's beautiful.
Doesn't it just make it that much better?
It is, and she's just tiptoeing around the issue and just not saying what this woman really is. She's a monster.
She's a monster. She's a monster. You do not deserve to be a mother. If you are a mother or a father and you are so disappointed in the sex of that baby that you can't love it as much as you would love it if it was the sex you wanted, you are a piece of shit and you deserve to die.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So everybody, we're always pussyfooting over everybody's feelings.
Right.
The fuck.
Like, boo fucking who?
Boo
Raise
fucking
your
who?
child or put it up for adoption.
Put it up for adoption because there is a lot of people, there is a lot of good parents out there that would be great parents that
would be grateful for that son.
That can't produce. Now,
Right.
some will say, these some are probably the same and say gay marriage is wrong, so I don't know how right these people are. Some would say that if you cannot have babies, that's God's intent. That was God's plan.
Right.
I don't believe that because I don't believe that at all. I don't
People
believe.
really say that?
Yeah, they absolutely do.
Really?
Oh, don't you know? They say that about everything. Oh, that's God's plan. When somebody dies, they tell them that was God's plan. God needed him. He died. He was murdered horribly and raped in the ass and killed and his head chopped off and put in a box because God wanted that.
Oh, God, you're going to turn me sacrilegious, man. I can't talk
These
anymore.
are what these religious nuts say. They say this stuff. So they say, well, it was God's plan for you not to have a baby. And that just makes you feel like a piece of shit. Because like, well, God doesn't want me to have a baby?
God doesn't want my genes to keep going.
Yeah.
What does he have against me and
Believe
my
me.
family?
Believe me, if God thinks I'm okay to be a parent, you're fine. You got this. Obviously, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to say I'm the best parent in the world, but no one is. It's all learning curves.
Right.
It's funny because when you see parents who have 2, 3, 4 kids, their first kid, most parents are very diligent and very careful. And by the third kid, they're grabbing the kid by the scruff of the neck and they're just swinging it around.
Shit, man.
Because it's a learning curve. You realize that they're fragile, but not as fragile as you first think. And, you know, it's a whole thing. You know?
I was an only child.
Were you? So, yeah, you know. It's weird. It's weird, my life, because I have 5 siblings, and I was still raised as an only child, for the most part, because I live with my grandmother, alone with her.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of, I got the best of both worlds. I got to have the siblings, but I had to deal with them all the time.
Right.
Which was really nice.
Those are what we like to call cousins.
Yeah, but they're brothers and sisters, but they're like cousins, yes. I just didn't live with my brothers and sisters.
Word.
You know, I have some in Kentucky, I have some, you know, they're all over the place. They're spread around.
Family everywhere, I understand.
Yeah, and they're all like halves. Me and my oldest sister,
Quarters.
me and my older sister are the only ones that are full, that have the same mom and dad. And then everybody else has a different mom or a different dad because both my mom and my dad were whores. Literally, every kid has a different mother or father.
Damn.
Yeah, literally. So, you know, it's not. I'm not saying nothing they probably don't lay at night and think about them being whores. Not like I'm saying anything that nobody doesn't already know.
Right.
You know.
People just a little bit promiscuous.
Cover me. My stupid dog finally wants to come in.
Dog wants to come back in. He's probably half frozen. Probably chew off his tail because he was hungry. Oh, Max is back. Oh, Max is back. Little dog. Oh, Max is back. Row, row, row.
Very nice.
Yeah, whatever.
That could be his intro. You bark and I'll kick you in your face. Don't do it. Oh, we're just making it worse. Don't do that. Holy shit, 80 minutes we've been on this sucker.
Good Lord, man. I wonder I have to pee.
Go pee. We'll go to a break.
I'll be right back.
So will we, after these messages.
Bobby owed me much money. You pay money now. Bobby owed much money. You pay money now.
Joe, it's Billy now.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, may I speak with Mr. or Miss?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, may I speak with Mr. or Miss?
They not here. They go far, far away. They owe me much money. You pay money now.
What is this tactic? He's not saying anything. Oh, it's Keithy. Try for Keithy. See if he falls for it. Car crash Keithy. Here we go. Live on the radio.
Hello? Hello?
Bobby,
Hello?
hey,
Hello?
what you doing?
Who this?
Keithy.
Keith.
Yeah.
Oh, Keith. Oh, Keith. No, Keith here. You call back later.
Where's Robbie at? Rob, stop trying to act like you're Chinese.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Who this?
Alright, I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry for bothering you.
Keithy! Oh, he did! Oh, Keith! Keith! Oh, Keith. I feel, yeah, that's, you know. Alright, I'll just call you later. Oh, alright. Okay. Oh, you gonna talk Chinese?
At least he knew what I was doing.
I can't wait to digitally master this up and put the sound effects behind it.
I'll call back later.
Are you mad at him? Because I'm waiting for that to happen. You have never been mad at Joe, no matter what. Are you finally mad at him now?
No, I'm not mad at him.
Oh, of course not.
There you go, Bobby.
Of course not. Oh, are you still a showbelly?
I'm always a
I'm thinking of moving to the States and
No.
date Bobby's sister.
No, Keithy. I said we are live on air. Not we're not.
Oh, we are live on air?
Yeah, he said that would be embarrassing. No, we're live on air, buddy. We've been live on air.
Hey, how you gonna embarrass your little retarded cousin?
Oh, Keithy, you're not retarded. You're just a little slow. Best clip I've made ever.
That's awesome.
Pretty good show yesterday. Good times. You know, the first show with Pimp Vader being back. Keithy called. It was good. We had a very nice time.
Why wasn't I invited, didn't
You were invited, but you didn't come on till later that day.
I was on all day.
Well, you didn't say nothing to me. When you see me on, I'm usually logged out. I don't know what it does when I'm logged out. I would imagine it's the little green bubble's not green, right? It's white.
Right.
So when you see it green, I'm on. Hit me up.
Uh-huh.
You're always green, so I don't know to hit you up or not.
I'm always green because my Skype is always on my phone.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you're always there.
I'm always there. My phone's always on my person.
Oh, well, excuse me, okay?
I can't. You're too far away.
So I can't say that if there's anything going on or not because with Joe, because I think it keeps saying somebody's messaging me, but I can't find it.
What you need to do?
Yeah.
You need to go on your Skype.
What?
You need to go onto your Skype.
Yeah, I'm on my
hit
Skype.
Recent.
And what?
Hit recent. It's on the top left.
Top left of what?
It's on tabs right next to contact on your Skype screen.
I got conversation.
You got contacts.
Yeah.
And recent.
Oh.
On recent.
Nope.
It should be top left under the house, the telephone, a bunch of people, and a person with a plus sign. And it says search, and it'll say contacts, and then you should have all your contacts on your left.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Good Lord.
It's not working for me. Oh, recent. No, I did that. But what I'm saying is like, it's saying it's saying somebody messaged me. Now the little bubble comes up, little green, not the green one, the yellow one. It says 1, 2, however many message you got. And then I click on it and there's nothing there. Nobody wrote me nothing new.
Would you like me to try and get a hold of Joe and see what's going on?
Well, let me say hi. Hello. He says he's on now.
Well, then try and call him.
Maybe I should try calling him. What's the worst that's going to happen?
Right?
He's not going to answer.
Exactly.
You know? Oh, nope. Call failed. I don't understand. But see, sometimes me and you talk, and you know, I don't. It will say you'll be telling me, you know, like you're talking to me, and I won't see it. That's what's happening, I think. I don't know for sure because I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to? Big N? Did he pause me? Oh my God. What is going on today? I'm so confused. Is he playing a trick on me or what? Let's see what it says. Hello? Now he's gone. Jesus Christ. Whatever. You're listening to the Witness Protection Program. I'm Billy Mulford saying stick with us. We'll be right back after a little bit of this. Some Adam Sandler. I think. Here he comes.
Hey, man, I'm joining a religious cult.
Now that's ridiculous.
Well, I'm joining it, so you gotta sign up, too.
What are you talking about?
Hey, don't fuck me on this, man. Just sign up.
No, I'm not gonna join a cult.
I can't believe you're pulling this shit on me after Monday night.
What?
I wanted to watch Monday Night Football, and you wanted to watch that other show, and we watched your show. I did that for you.
Yeah, well, you kept flipping back to the game.
I wanted to see the fucking score! What do you gotta do that's so fucking important? You can't join the religious cult with me.
Well, I was gonna go sunbathing.
Oh, boy. No, I don't think you should do that, because this guy, Russell, he's the leader guy of the cult. He was rambling on during one of his speeches about the sun being bad. Like the beast can't come out because the sun's too bright and it hurts his eyes or something. You show up all sunburned, that guy's gonna be pissed at you and me.
Well, I'm not in the cult, so I don't have to worry about pissing the leader guy off.
Look, I'm starting to believe in some of the stuff the cult guy's been saying. Some of it makes a lot of sense.
Well, good, but I don't want to join the cult. I can still hang out, I just won't be in it with you.
The point is, I'm not gonna have time to hang out with you because I'm gonna be fucking busy with this fucking cult.
So we'll visit on weekends. We'll work it out.
No, the weekends are like the busiest time. That's when we go to flea markets and fucking malls and talk people into joining, man.
Can I just join for a little while? I told my dad I'd visit him in Florida in 3 weeks.
You'll ask them, but we gotta join now.
Well, what's the hurry?
There's a girl I want to meet there. What the fuck's your problem?
Well, I mean, I don't really have to believe in this stuff, do I?
No. Just fucking tell everybody you believe in this shit. When they say the sun sucks, go, yeah, fuck the sun. I fucking hate it too. Long live the fucking beast.
I don't know, man. This is crazy.
Look, they're gonna give you clothes. They're gonna give you a free haircut. You're gonna get food.
It's not gonna be one of those weird haircuts, is it?
It's gonna be a haircut, all right? You said you need a haircut. They're gonna fucking cut your hair. You're going in saving $12. Just fucking do it.
You think the hot girl has a friend for me?
Probably. I don't. And if she doesn't, she'll go out and recruit one for you.
Well, all right. But hey, if I don't like it, I'm gonna escape, man.
Okay, that's up to you.
3 weeks later.
The night time is the right time. The night time is the right time. The night time is the right time.
Hey, buddy. Are you glad you did this?
Oh, this is the best thing I ever did. Thank you.
And you're not mad at them making you kill your father, are you?
You know, it's like they said. It was the only way to save him.
You're a good guy.
You're a better one.
The night time is the right time. All right. The night time is the right time. Hear that? The night time is the right time.
And now, little Nicky DeCesare tells his grandfather and his grandfather's friends at the social club about his first day of school.
Hey, everybody. Nicky had his first day of school today.
Nicky, that's great.
Remember that age one? How you doing, Nicky?
Okay, Grandpa.
Nice. Respect this, Grandpa.
Respect.
Hey, Nicky, tell us about your first day of school.
School good. We do finger painting.
You gotta respect the fingers. Put your fingers in that guy's
Respect the sneering.
All right, tell us some more, Nicky.
We make Play-Doh.
You make that. Gotta respect
Your shoulder is back to the plate.
You put it, you roll it around your shoulder. I got to just smell the Play-Doh.
Play-Doh smell good.
Oh, you respect it. He respects the Play-Doh.
Smells like
It's
respect.
squishy. It's squishy.
He knows it's squishy.
It's Play-Doh.
What are you
Of course
going
it's squishy. Sammy's an idiot. He's an idiot. Tell Grandpa some more.
We have cookies and milk too.
You gotta respect
I respect cookies. Who doesn't respect cookies?
Did you dunk it in the milk?
I dunked my cookie, yeah.
Oh, he likes to dunk it in the milk. You gotta show
Dunkin's
respect.
good. You got it.
Respect the milk.
I like soggy cookies.
Respect the milk.
I just fucking said that, you idiot. Hey, what else, Nicky?
Teacher read us Three Little Pigs.
Oh, you gotta respect the
You respect those pigs, they'll respect you. Every one of them.
Respect the wolf.
Sammy jumped in front of a fucking truck. What else, little Nicky?
I play on the playground and swing on the monkey ball.
You gotta respect the monkey ball. Yeah, respect it. Swing away. If I can swing in a monkey ball.
A boy pushed me off the seesaw.
What did you say?
A boy pushed me off the seesaw.
And what is this boy's name?
His name Donnie McMillan.
He's fucking dead. You fucking hear me? I'll cut his fucking balls off.
He disrespect my grandson.
I'll feed his balls to his fucking mother.
What else, Nicky?
I kiss a girl on the playground.
Oh, respect the young loving. Like that, you show respect.
Gotta respect the condom.
You fucking moron! What are you talking about a condom, you fucking idiot? He's 5 fucking years old. I'll put a fucking condom on your fucking tombstone. You're a moron! Tell Grandpa some more, Nicky.
We sing the alphabet song.
Oh, you gotta respect every letter. It's a good song. It helps you remember. You gotta respect every letter. Let's hear you sing this song.
Learning.
Sammy, shut up.
Okay. A, B, C,
Respect.
D, E,
Respect.
F,
You gotta respect
Shut the
song.
fuck up! He's singing a fucking song, you moron! Let the kid finish his fucking song!
H, I, J, K,
Respect.
L, M, N, O, P,
Respect for every letter. They always go together.
Q, R,
Oh,
S,
show the respect. Keep it going.
T,
Respect.
U, V,
Respect the V. Good letter.
W, X, Y, and Z.
Respect the completion. Excellent. Respect. He finished the whole song. The kid. What else, Nicky?
He's a smart one.
I know my A.
All right, we know the song. All right,
Getting
you
a
did very
little
good. All right,
long.
let's move on. Hey, you do good in the spelling bee.
I can spell, Grandpa.
Oh, respect the confidence. The kid knows how to spell. Just like Grandpa. Grandpa's a good spell. I'm going to spell something for you right now, Nicky. And you tell me what I'm spelling, all right?
Okay,
Are
Grandpa.
you ready for this?
Okay, Grandpa.
You ready for this?
Yeah, Grandpa.
All right, here we go. R.
E. S.
P.
S.
What the fuck? S? Are you a fucking idiot? Where did you learn the fucking spelling?
I got you.
No more. I'm gonna take you down there with myself. I'll put your head in a vice. Everybody stop fucking talking. All right, my little angel, we're gonna spell the word for you again, and you're gonna tell Grandpa what we spelled. All right, here we go.
Okay.
And Sammy, you keep your fucking trap shut.
Consider it done.
R.
E. S.
P.
E. C.
T.
Respect.
Respect.
He's a good kid. Respect.
Keep your radio tuned to Hillbilly Internet Radio. It's the law in 9 out of 10 civilized countries.
A song I wrote called Witness Protection, and it speaks to me.
You know what, buddy? You can be Batman. When I play out in the playground with the other kids, I don't need to be number one. That's fine. Robin was pretty cool if you think about it. I mean, I don't like the outfit. Batman's outfit was definitely better. I mean, you'll get the cooler outfit if you're Batman.
That's true.
But Robin was pretty bad at. I don't know. What did Robin do? I'm trying to soup him up, but.
Well, basically, he used to just get captured, so Batman would have to save him. He was just.
Well, that sounds about right. If you say it that way. Oh, whoa, whoa. We're hot.
I'm on fire.
So we are back with this protection program. I am Billy Mofford. With me is Alan Fisher. Joe or AKA Pimp Vader is missing. I think he's doing this to fuck with my head. I really do. I think he's like, kind of like giving me what I deserve, what I've done to him, kind of thing.
Right.
Well, because he's going off and on. It's saying he's on, then it's saying he's off. I don't know what's going on.
You poor soul.
I mean,
Poor soul.
I mean, it's whatever. If he is, I deserve it. I'm not gonna get mad. It's not like I don't do it, but so there's nothing I can do about it. I just gotta wait to see what happens.
Right. That or he's just having some connection problems, because I know last time I talked to him, his computer was freezing up and shit.
A lot of that going on. The computer's getting sick. People are getting sick. There's just viruses and flus everywhere. Oh my. Kind of thing. So the title of the show is Go Back to Blog Talk. Why do I hear myself twice? Hello?
Hello?
Oh my God. Hello?
This is your brain.
This is your brain on drugs. So, this does not, Go Back to Blog Talk is not necessarily at everyone who is on...
Why don't you practice what you preach, jerk?
What do you mean? Because
Go
it's
back
not...
to Blog Talk, fucker.
Because Blog Talk sucks.
Just like you, so you'd be perfect together.
No, man, it's the whole scheduling the show, and I'm no good with that. You know how many shows... You can only imagine how many shows where it's just dead air, because when you schedule it, if you don't go on, people see that you're on, they go to you, and there's no show.
Alright, and so you just...
That happened to me. That happened to me once a week, at least.
Damn.
Then I have to go in, I have to fucking delete the show. It's a whole thing, you know what I mean? Because you don't know to schedule, and now they make it to where you can schedule here, but I like the fact that you don't have to.
Right.
You know?
You can make your own schedule here.
Right, you can just come on. People start to know that you're on a certain time, which I don't do, because there's different days, different situations. A lot of big problem this year with... I was better in my closet. I really was. Because no matter what was going on, I'd be in my closet and I was confined and everything was fine.
Where is your closet?
I don't have a closet here that I can get into. I have way more closets than I had there, but I don't have one big enough to get into.
Right.
You know?
Gotta wait for the shed.
Gotta wait for the shed now. Eventually it'll be electric there. It'll be all kinds of, it'll be nicer, but it's going to take a little bit.
Heated, you have a fridge, and I even have a little cooker.
Yeah, at least a little beer fridge. I don't really need a cooker because I'll be out there barbecuing and shit.
Barbecue?
It's big, but it's not that big. It has to have half of its storage and half of its tools, so I'm pretty much stuck in the middle of it,
My Uncle Fred had a shed.
My Uncle Fred had a shed. That sounds like a nursery rhyme.
It was everything he ever wanted. He had a TV, he had two TVs, a fucking microwave, a fucking grill, a fucking refrigerator, he had 2 chairs, all this lighting system up top, and it was why he was an alcoholic and he wanted to get away from his wife.
Alcoholics make the best sheds.
Yeah.
That's a true story. That really is true.
Because they need something where they're not going to be prosecuted for drinking too much.
Yeah, I had a friend in South Carolina, man. Every house he ever lived in had the banging ass shed. They always had like a dart board and a nice refrigerator for the beer. Well, one time he didn't have all that. One time he just had the dart board in the shed with a redneck cooler. They call it. It's just a trash bag and a 5-gallon bucket with ice in it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, good times, man. Them rednecks know how to party.
Oh yeah, bro. My whole family is nothing but a bunch of partiers. I mean, not so much anymore. They're getting older, but.
So, my message to the blog talkers: leave Andy Bong alone. Let him go where he wants. Let him do what he wants.
Leave Andy Bong alone.
Oh, I should have made that parody. Leave Andy Bong alone. Leave him alone.
Leave Britney alone.
I should make a parody on YouTube. A lot of blog talkers and Spreaker DJs are on YouTube. Yeah, Spreakers and blog talkers are all on YouTube. A lot of them. So I could do something like that, and it might get across. Okay.
You'll hear Debbie Daly just, Uncle Bobby.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, you already done fucked that up like 3 times today. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, I know. We're undercover, but we're not. We're obviously we've
been found out. The Mexican drug cartel came to my house, and I just killed them.
You just killed them.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I had that federal agent around, so to look like C4 explosives.
We're at the point where we're like old mob bosses that snitch, and
I'm no snitch. I am no rat.
After years and years, I'm just saying we're like that. After years and years of being in witness protection program, eventually you're just like, yeah, it's me. They're all dead. Whatever. They're all old. They're in prison.
They're all dead or your friends again. So who really gives a fuck anymore, right?
Yeah, exactly. So whatever. You know what I mean? So. We're here, and we're done really. I mean, unless you got something to talk about.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. I love potatoes. When they're cooked, whether boiled, fried, deep fried, mashed, diced, sliced, they're just great.
Listen to me. I lived, and I still can eat them. This is where I lived for like 5 years. I lived off potatoes.
Potatoes are the bomb.
We'd have potatoes and eggs. The eggs came from the chickens outside. I'd have to go outside, get usually they ate 3 to 4 eggs a morning.
I hate eggs.
Go out, grab the eggs, brown eggs too, but they're good actually. I like the brown eggs.
I hate eggs in general.
So we'd go out there, I'd get them, and then we'd cut up the potatoes, fry them in some butter in a frying pan with some pancake syrup, Get them all nice and sweet.
Pancake syrup.
Yeah, little onions, little onions. Throw the eggs in there, mix it all up. There was breakfast. For lunch, we would have, obviously, French fries.
French fries,
yeah. And
love me some French fries.
And then baked potatoes for dinner. Because there was times when there was no meat. Because we got the meat from the deer. We never bought meat. We got it from my dad hunting.
Damn.
Yeah, never. We lived
Y'all was living off the land.
Living off the land. We had the garden, and they would go out and buy things that he didn't want a cow, so we had to buy milk, and then we had to buy a giant, like a 5-pound bag of potatoes we'd buy. So we always had potatoes.
Damn.
Yeah, so I lived off potatoes for a while, and I still love potatoes. A lot of times when you were a kid and that's all you could eat, all you had to eat if you lived growing up poor, you kind of
potatoes.
Yeah, or whatever it may be, potatoes, bologna sandwiches, whatever.
Mac and cheese, peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, and you get Roman noodles and shit. Usually, a lot of times you get to where you don't want to eat that shit no more because you lived off of it for so long, you're sick of it.
Right, I did that for 3 weeks with ramen noodles, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just still can't eat that shit.
Yeah, exactly. My kids love them ramen noodles, though, but the problem is, he eats like my 15-year-old eats like 6 of them at a time. There's no point even buying them.
Phew.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
He must have like an iron stomach because there's so much like glycerin and shit in there. His stomach would have been like eaten out.
Dude, he'll eat them fucking, just raw. He'll eat some raw. He don't care.
Right, yeah, my friend used to eat just ramen noodle patties before they were cooked.
Yeah, just grab it like a Rice Krispie treat and just start gnawing on it.
It's fucking weird.
It is, dude. Like, the only thing that makes those noodles good is the goddamn spice with it, and you're not even using it. He doesn't even use the spice. I'll use them for, like, making broth and stuff because he just leaves them there. So I'm like, whatever, I'll use these,
Weird. He just eats the noodles raw? Wow.
Yeah, just like I said, like, it looks, basically, if he's gnawing on it, you're just walking in, you don't know what's going on, or, you think he's eating, like, some kind of Rice Krispie treat.
It's fucking ramen noodle bag. Fuck.
And I yell at him for it, but honestly, I don't know why. I just, whatever, dude, just eat it. They're not even that much money.
Right, they're like 65 cents.
Yeah, for like 10 of them.
Exactly.
So whatever, you know what I mean? It just used to annoy me. I don't know why.
It's just because that's not how you're supposed to eat those. It's like how people get annoyed with me when I just take a Kit Kat bar and just mow down on the whole fucking thing. I don't break them apart. They're like, that's not how you're supposed to eat that. I don't give a fuck.
So we're gonna take one more break, and then we're gonna come back and wrap this up again.
Why? There's no fair.
Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? That's all I'm saying. Why not?
Because the Pillsbury Doughboy still isn't here.
I don't think he's coming.
That's a fucked up picture, though.
Yeah, his Pimp Vader's profile, or Joe's, not actually Pimp Vader's.
It's Angry Bong.
Pimp Vader's is a very interesting, different one.
Alright, it's like,
But the Pillsbury Doughboy is like, and it doesn't, I'm pretty sure when I looked at it, there's balls. He's got balls when...
Yeah, he's tucking in his nutsack and his dick. With holding a couple Cinnabons up to his chest.
Oh, we got this Pillsbury Doughboy shirt, and I forget that I'm wearing it in certain situations where there's a lot of people around, and they poke the shit out of me, because it pretty much tells you to poke me.
Right.
And I'll giggle or some shit, and they poke me, and I'm like not giggling, because my stomach is this huge, giant tumor. And it's all hard, and it's annoying when they're poking it.
That's what you get for eating so much ramen noodles. Tummy tumor.
Enjoy it while it lasts, my friends. This show will either shut down or become once a weeker in just a couple weeks, because spring is coming and I go back to work.
Damn it!
We'll be right back.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
You're gonna leave me again, and I'm gonna be all alone, and I'm gonna forget you exist, and then one day I'm just gonna get a message on Skype and be like, well, "What's up, brother?" Oh God.
That's the bad news. That's the bad news, Alan. The good news is spring break is coming.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm not in college. I work every day, motherfucker.
All right, spring breakers, you know what time it is. I'm gonna need all the hot girls to come up to the stage right now. Fellas, let me hear you make some noise. Spring breakers! Kings of the bar scene, pounding on brewskis, banging chicks right there in the sand. Bros before hoes and chicks with no clothes and slamming shots and marry a man. Who wanna do a shot? We do. I'm gonna get fucked up. Me too. We came for a week, we the kings of the beat. Play water on the girls. T-shirts. See through. Cancun. Party down. Lauderdale. And roll around. Havasu. Crack a brew. Marry a man. Pranks when you pass out. Jokes about roofies. Making girls kiss. Marry a man. Giant sombrero. Show us your titties. Creatine shakes. Marry a man. Spring break, y'all. Oh shit. I'm too fucked up. Puking rally. That's what's up. Booze crew. Raise your glass. Sort that coke off her ass. Two chicks at the dance hall. Take it to the dance stall. Trade these beats for their SoCo in my canteen. Got girls jumping on a trampoline. 2 men bound by the law. Trashing motel rooms. Clogging up toilets. Beer goggles if she's a hag. Planning the menu. Picking out flowers. Nailing sluts and writing our vows. Down here in our time. Spring breakers. Let's get fucked up. Then find Mr. Right and get monogamous. Making our invite font as a twosome. Something tasteful but not too bland. Seating arrangements, charming the in-laws. Whipping beer bong sex with a man. We'll be so happy, true love forever. 2 kings walking hand in hand. Promise to cherish, trust and respect him. Crushing pussy, marry a man.
That's what spring break is all about, Alan. Crushing pussy and marrying a man.
That's why I never went anywhere special on spring break.
Yeah, it's too dangerous.
Oh, fuck yeah, I remember I heard a story about people going to Mexico for spring break and Their bodies came back, but their heads didn't.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, they're just like Mexicans are just chopping up blonde Americans over there for like some fucking ritual or some shit.
Yeah, you go there to drink some beers and meet some bitches. Next thing you know, you're fucking laying in the bathtub with no organs.
Exactly.
It's fucking crazy, man.
We left you your heart and your lungs because we thought you deserved those. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, asshole.
Thanks, jerk off. Thanks a lot for nothing.
Fucking dick.
So I guess this is the time where we do our. Where we do our, no, we're going to do a run through of what we've talked about and what we've done and any.
When the fuck did we start doing this?
I always do this. What do you mean?
I've never heard you do this.
Well, because you're used to that fucking ghetto when I didn't have enough time to do that shit. By the time I got to what I was talking about and in the middle of talking about it, it would cut off.
Alright, yeah, no more welfare shows.
No more welfare shows. I'm actually cutting it off early. We still have like fucking 70 minutes.
Damn, let's go.
Nah, man. I like to keep them a little shorter because that way I can get them and play them later on the show with more room. And this one's actually kind of too big for that. This one's already getting a little husky.
Hey, that's because we just create gold every day.
That's true. Gold every show. We don't necessarily go on it every day.
Every show.
I usually don't do it on Mondays when the kids are home because it's just too chaotic, but I was able to figure it out. I locked myself in a bedroom. Well, actually, I did it out in the hallway, and they were all locked in their bedrooms. That was nice. I was in the dining room, not the hallway.
Alright.
So, go back to Blog Talk. This is the ones. This is not everybody from Blog Talk.
This is everybody from Blog Talk. Go the fuck back.
Well,
that means you, Billy.
Depend on your opinions. My opinion, it's just the ones that are here. You know, I mean, you're bickering back and forth about each other, and it does get a little monotonous, and it gets tiresome and hard to hear. Granted, my motto is, if you don't want to listen to it, don't listen to it. I don't really care if they,
Yes, you do.
I don't really care if they're here or not. It doesn't affect me. What affects me is when you start bullying special people. That upsets me. You know, bullying people that just, either don't know they're being bullied or can't fight back. Or I mean, he can stick up for himself. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? But I mean, leave the kid alone. Like, she was saying some hurtful shit about it, and I just didn't like it. And it's just, and not just blog talkers have this problem, but Spreakers too. They got these radio DJs get a little personal, and they start bleeding out personal information, and that's fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you've gotten to know this person and or you search, you shouldn't be going searching out and finding their address and their phone number and where they work and you shouldn't be doing any of this. I'm not saying this person that was picking on Andy was doing this, but
why can't we just be friends?
Why can't we all just get along, right, Big Alan?
Yeah, I don't understand why we can't just all just get along.
Right. Everybody cool down.
Smoke a doober and shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Also, we talked about this pregnant lady who wanted. She's on her second kid. Wanted 4 kids, but she wanted all girls.
We also know her on the show as AKA Dumb Bitch.
Right. That's right. Or Monster. Right.
Monster. Not the good tasting kind.
This vicious, selfish, savage woman decides that because she has 1 girl and now having a boy, it's not part of her dream. Her dream was 4 girls to start a cheerleading squad or some shit. And now,
living a fairy tale.
Yeah, living her fairy tale, and her fairy tale is ruined because she has a boy and she doesn't like shopping for boy clothes. So she doesn't buy him anything. She doesn't want him. She specifically said that on the letter, and wants to give him to the father. Which, in a way, I mean, if they want him, whatever, but I wouldn't sign over your rights. Just let him have custody. You know? Why would you do that? Because that hurts the child. Because the only problem with adoption and signing your rights over, it makes the child grow up angry. 9 times out of 10. They grow up angry and they feel like they weren't loved. And so, why didn't they love me? Blah, blah, blah. This whole thing. Which honestly you should get over, because you know, they didn't even know you to like you. I mean, it's fucked up, because it should be, you know, what's it called? It should be like hormonal, like not hormonal. That sounds creepy, but it should be like in your DNA to love one of your own, like your child. You know what I mean? So the fact that you don't is already kind of creepy. But the thing is, they don't know you as a person, so you can't go around life thinking that you're not. It's your fault. It obviously wasn't. It was their fault. You know? That's all I'm saying. Did I lose you again? Okay.
Damn it.
I was gonna say, this is why I'm fucking cutting it off early. What the fuck? I'm talking to myself. Where did you go?
I went to go think about things.
What? Are you serious right now?
No. I accidentally hit the microphone. You button again.
No, the first one did sound better.
Exactly. That's why I said that. But no, you went for the real reason. What's wrong with it?
I'm dying. We gotta go.
Alright, bye. Hope you lived. See you the next show.
Thanks. See yous. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What did you do?
I don't know. Oh. See yous later.
You're listening to the Witness Protection Program and or Top Secret Sound. 2 radio shows that are so underground that even the government don't know anything about it, or do they?
FBI to DEA, testing on Houston Command. How do you read this? This is Houston DEA. I read you loud and clear on command. 10-4.
Tune in to find out. Only on Spreaker.com.
Seems like these days the whole world's on fire. Things keep blowing the hell up. And while all those rubberneckers and looky-loos stand slack-jawed staring, the real men have the nuts to walk away. Yeah. Cool guys don't look at explosions. They blow things up and then walk away. Who's got time to watch an explosion? There's cool guy areas that they have to walk to. Keep walking, keep shining. Don't look back, keep on walking. Keep strutting, slow motion. The more you ignore it, the cooler you look. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Neil Diamond.
Where are we? Guys don't look at explosions. They stride forward in their diamond-covered boots. They wear jumpsuits of glittery rhinestones and walk away in slow motion.
Keep walking,
you're cruising. Cherry, cherry, sweet Caroline.
Denzel walks,
Will Smith walks. Mark Wahlberg is wearing a hat.
Solo, J.J. Abrams.
Yeah! Now you're talking. Woo-hoo! Okay.
Because
cool guys don't look at explosions. The flames are hot, but their heart is chill. Walk fast from that boring explosion and don't think about the people you've killed.